Why most people fail at data structures and algorithm? Is it because DSA is too hard? Or is it because it requires high intelligence? Or is it because the people who are struggling with DSA are bad at coding? Honestly, none of this. I have seen many students who are struggling with DSA. I have been there too. And after years of learning, teaching, and feeling, I have realized that people fail at DSA for specific reasons. And today, let's talk about that. I want to be very clear about one thing first. Watching videos from the top DSA giants is nothing wrong. The way they pick the problem, the way they explain the problem is top notch. I have watched them too. But watching DSA lectures alone doesn't make me better at problem solving. And that's when I started questioning that how do I actually learn DSA? The first reason the people fail at DSA is passive learning. We watch the DSA lecture, everything makes sense, and we feel very confident. But the moment we open the new problem, we don't know how to start. That's because understanding someone else's solution is very different from creating your own logic. So the DSA can't be learned passively. The second reason is the lack of structured approach. Today, we pick the problems related to binary search. Tomorrow, we move to dynamic programming and then graph. DSA is not random. If the fundamentals are weak, everything comes after that will be overwhelming. The third reason is something where most people don't like to admit it. Copying the solution. We take a look at the solution, copy the solution, paste it on the editor, submit it, accept it, and we move on. But in interviews, they don't test whether you are able to submit the solution. They test whether you can able to adapt the logic, whether you are able to get to the solution, whether you can explain the solution. Now, here comes the biggest reason, and I personally failed it for years. I love to learn the new concept. I feel very excited, and immediately I move on to the next concept. I was learning, I was never revising it. And this habit have failed me multiple times. After a few days, I would forget the logic, and I thought that something was wrong with me. But later I have realized that it wasn't the capability issue. It was revision and consistency issue. DSA punishes inconsistencies. Once I fixed this habit, everything slowly started making sense. I stopped chasing the new concept until I'm very much confident about the current topic. I started revisiting the old problems, understanding the pattern, and solving fewer problems deeply. DSA doesn't require brilliance, it requires three things: consistency, patience, and revision. If you're struggling with the DSA right now, it doesn't mean that you're weak. It means that you haven't been guided in the right way yet. DSA becomes easy the moment you stop rushing and start understanding. And that's the reason why I make this video, to build clarity, not the confusion. If this video helped you see DSA differently, make sure you like this video. Subscribe to AlgoXploration for more DSA content like this. Till I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep practicing.